Genesis chapter 5. Ze Sefer Toldot Adam Beyom Baro Elohim Adam. It says Baro, but I'm not sure that's the right. Bara Elohim Adam. Over here it says Baro. Okay, so that's Bro. Bro Elohim Adam B'demut Elohim Asa Oto. This is a narrative of the generations of man. On the day that God created man in the likeness of God, he created him. Zachar u'nekeva bara'am, vayivarech otam vayikra et shemam Adam beyom hi bar'am. Male and female he created them, and he blessed them, and he named them man. He named them man on the day they were created. It's kind of interesting because how do you have the day that they were created when they were created on different days? Maybe just they're both 2 days and just the day that each one created them. Vayechi Adam 30 u'me'at shana vayoled b'dimuto ketzalmo vayikra et shemo Shet. And Adam lived 130 years, and he begot in his likeness after his image, and he named him Seth. Vayiyu yimei Adam acharei holido et Shet 800 shana vayoled banim ubanot. And the days of Adam after he begot Seth were 800 years, and he begot sons and daughters. Vayiyu kol yimei Adam asher chai 900 shana u'shloshim shana vayamot. And all the days of Adam that he lived were 930 years, and he died. Vayechi Shet 5 shanim u'me'at shana v'yoled et Enosh. And Seth lived 105 years, and he begot Enosh. Vayechi Shet acharei holido et Enosh 7 shanim u'shmone shana v'yoled banim u'banot. And Seth lived after he had begotten Enosh 807 years, and he begot sons and daughters. Vayiyu kol yimei Shet 12 shana u'tshameot shana vayamot. And all the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died. Vayechi Enosh 90 shana vayoled et Canaan. And Enosh lived 90 years, and he begot Canaan. Vayechi Enosh acharei holido et Canaan 15 shana u'shmona shana v'yoled banim u'banot. And Enosh lived after he had begotten Canaan 815 years, and he had begot sons and daughters. Vayiyu kol yimei Enosh 5 shanim u'tshameot shana vayamot. And all the days of Enosh were 905 years, and he died. Vayechi Canaan 70 shana v'yoled et Mehalalel. And Canaan lived 70 years, and he begot Mehalalel. Vayechi Canaan acharei holido et Mehalalel 40 shana u'shmona shana v'yoled banim u'banot. And Canaan lived after he had begotten Mehalalel 840 years, and he had begotten sons and daughters. Vayiyu kol yimei Canaan 10 shanim u'tshameot shana vayamot. And all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. Vayechi Mehalalel 5 shanim u'shishim shana v'yoled et Yared. And Mehalalel lived 65 years, and he begot Jared. Vayechi Mehalalel acharei holido et Yared 30 shana u'shmona shana v'yoled banim u'banot. And Mehalalel lived after he had begotten Jared 830 years, and he begot sons and daughters. והיו כל ימי מהללל 590 שנה ו800 שנה וימות. And all the days of Mahalalel were 895 years, and he died. וירד 62 שנה ומעט שנה, ויולד את חנוך. And Jared lived 162 years, and he begot Enoch. וירד אחרי הולידו את חנוך 800 שנה ויולד בנים ובנות. And Jared lived after he had begotten Enoch 800 years, and he begot sons and daughters. ויהיו כל ימי ירד 260 שנה ו900 שנה וימות. And all the days of Jared were 962 years. I think he's the oldest so far. He's older than Adam. You know? Somewhere like 900, 910. You have 912. 930 Adam. So I think Jared is so far winning the race here in terms of old age, passing away. ויחי חנוך 65 שנה ויולד את מסושלח. And Enoch lived 65 years, and he begot Meshuselach. ויתהלך חנוך את אלוהים אחרי הולידו את מתושלח 300 שנה ויולד בנים ובנות. And Enoch, let's see, did I read 21? And Enoch lived 65 years, and begot Meshuselach. Okay, I think I read that. All right. So then 22 is, and Enoch walked with God after he had begotten Meshuselach 300 years, and he begot sons and daughters. Wonder why it doesn't say any daughters' names. ויהיו כל ימי חנוך 65 שנה ו300 שנה. And all the days of Enoch were 365 years. He's passed away younger than a lot of these people. ויתהלך חנוך את האלוהים ויתהלך חנוך את האלוהים ואיננו כי לקח אותו אלוהים. And Enoch walked with God, and he was no longer, for God had taken him. ויחי מתושלח 87 שנה ומעט שנה ויולד את למך. And Methuselah lived 187 years, and he begot Lamech. ויחי מתושלח אחרי הולידו את למך, same person, just different pronunciation. הולידו את למך 82 שנה ו700 שנה ויולד בנים ובנות. And Methuselah lived after he had begotten Lamech 782 years, and he begot sons and daughters. ויהיו כל ימי מתושלח 69 שנה ו900 שנה וימות. And all the days of Methuselah were 969 years, the oldest, Methuselah. He lived the longest so far. ויחי למך 82 שנה ומעט שנה ויולד בן. Interesting. Lamech breaks the pattern. Doesn't say that he gave birth to Noah. It says he gave birth to a son. Vayoled ben. And Lamech lived 182 years, and he begot a son. Vayikra et shemo Noach lemor ze yinachamenu mima'aseinu umi'itzavon yadenu min ha'adama asher erara Adonai. And he named him Noah, saying, "This one will give us rest from our work and from the toil of our hands from the ground which the Lord has cursed." ויחי למך אחרי הולידו את נוח 95 שנה ו500 שנה. 95 שנה. ויולד בנים ובנות. And Lamech lived after he begot Noach 595 years, and he begot sons and daughters. ויהי כל ימי למך 77 שנה Usheva me'ot shana ve'emot. And all the days of Lamech, were 777 years. Reminds me of Las Vegas. Those, slot machines. 777. And Lamech were all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and he died. Vayehi Noach ben 500 shana, vayoled Noach et Shem, et Ham, et Yafet. And Noach was 500 years old, and Noach begot Shem, Ham, and Yafet.